Hey guys, I got this little brown industrial at the group trip. I was told by the person I bought it from that it's a Strato-Fan and it was painted brown by the Strato-Fan company. There's no label on it, and it was clearly like originally a white fan painted brown, but the brown paint doesn't look like somebody just rattle canned it, so I don't know. It looks, more baked on. At least the blades do. So I don't know. But it's a cute little fan, and the bottom bearing has been quite noisy, so we oiled it. So we'll see how it does.
Okay, well, starting with 0 to high. Okay, 0.7. Let's see if it drops.
It should a little bit. Metal Pete has already made it clear that he's taking this one back to hang over his workbench at some point, so which is fine by me. I wish it was curved blades, though.
Well, sure. Oh, yeah.
We could always order a set of curved blades from EnviroFan.
Mm-hmm.
And even paint them brown if we wanted it to match. Okay, so 0.61. And what's the power? What's the wattage and all of that?
0.61 and 66 watts.
Okay, so that's gonna be a power factor of almost 1.
Yeah, 0.9, almost 0.89 is what it's.
Now it's silent. Now it's not making no more noise.
Oh yeah.
So I guess it did what it needed.
Oh yeah.
So we have quite a few of these straight-bladed little gold liney things. I like them much better with the curved blades.
Oh.
The one in my parents' garage had straight blades, and I replaced them with curved blades. The other one that I have that's curved blades came with curved blades.
Okay. All right. Well, here's spin down.
Better be good given how much oil we put in it.
Yeah. Gonna ask, where was that? There was the one laundromat I remember you putting in 36-inch gold lines.
Yeah.
Where was that one?
That is in Janesville, Wisconsin, or Beloit or Edgerton, one of those little small towns down there that are all kind of in the same area. I can't remember which one. It's essentially Janesville, but it's yeah.
So I remember you putting in the little ones, and then the one you replaced a relight.
That's here in Madison.
Okay, with modern gold lines.
Yes, and those are still there. That's actually only like a couple of miles from here. It's very close.
Okay.
To the old Kribski.
Yeah, it was kind of a long spin down. Okay, well, let's see what it does on the decade box. Alright, here's what it does. Here's 1, 2, 3. Oh, it stalled on 3. Well, here's 4. It's going to go on 4.
Yeah.
It budged on 3, so... Okay, 0.22. Almost too slow for a 36.
I like it fine that slow at a low, just as long as I have a usable medium.
Yeah.
But, you don't always get a usable medium.
Yeah, especially these 36-inch ones are like that.
Sometimes medium's too close to high.
Yeah, or they go over. I've noticed. Okay, so, well, this is not a bad low for 5. This is 5, so if you put this on the learning remote, this is what you get for low off the bat. And I think that's what you get on that Strato-Fan that you put in the museum is probably about
probably pretty close to that. That's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah,
I love
that's
that
practically the same as this. That one, it's just the curved blade version of this.
Well, this has got a thinner motor, I think. We can measure if you want to see for sure. But I know that the Strato-Fan in my laundry room has a thicker motor than the little gold line in my laundry room.
Huh.
And The little gold line in my laundry room has the same thickness of motor
6.
as that orange line labeled gold line, and also as the what other one am I thinking of? The little brown gold line at my shop. They all have the same thickness of motor.
Oh yeah, that little at the other shop.
Although the one at the other shop
Yep, you're 7.
has an aluminum motor.
Oh.
I didn't test this, but it feels like iron. This one feels like iron.
Okay. Here is 8 right here. 0.45. 9. 10. There's 12.
Yeah, I didn't even know they made these with straight blades until I was old enough to drive. It's pretty crazy.
Can't remember what was high. It was
0.61, I think, is what it finally got down to on high.
okay. Yeah, I hit the high switch to C. So at 12, you're pretty close to high. You're just under.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things.
That's usually how it is with these 36 industrials.
I notice. 12. So if I go 13, 14, 15. Okay. Starting to go over on 15. Just started to creep over, so I wouldn't go anymore. Okay. And one thing, a lot of this Union and Evergo stuff I notice does tend to get noisy with solid state.
But not all of it. It's hard to predict.
Yeah. I just had a lot of experience with those getting noisy, so.
Yeah, I think we all have. But we've all had some that are silent, too.
Seems like a lot of the gold lines. Yeah, maybe not this one. But it had to go past 3 o'clock to get it to start. Well, if I turn off the heater for a
You
second.
can turn off the heater, yeah. It's warm enough in here. We can survive.
Well, that's pretty quiet, actually.
Yeah.
That's quieter than I thought.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, because like gold lines, I've always seemed to see them be noisy. But this one, I think if you're going to put this on a wall control, you got to do a solid state, because any force speed is not going to be useful, especially with high medium, either being right at high or going over. So, or the other thing, I have a 3-speed that's a 5 and an 8. This is definitely bedroom quiet with the solid state variable.
Yeah. No kidding. It's dead silent.
Yeah. Once you start to hear hum, you're hearing the air at the same time.
Yeah, I don't hear any hum.
Yeah, you have to go like right up to it, otherwise, yeah, you're not going to hear that. And here's high. And it's practically the same, you know, it's so close. 0.61, 0.6, that's practically... Okay, 0.59, that's not even enough of a difference.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Metal Pete and I are going to do at least one more fan. We haven't figured out what all we're going to do tonight yet, but we got the important ones done, the 2 for the museum. Metal Pete wanted to make sure he was around when I did this little industrial. We could do that classic fans. That's one.
Oh yeah.
We could do that 6-blade that you brought for me, or we could do that little Caribbean breeze looking
What did I bring
thing.
for you, that 6-blade thing I brought for you? What did I bring?
You got it at the new Restore.
Oh yes.
I think it's a Sierra, but I
It's
haven't looked at it.
Yeah,
honestly.
sure. Why don't we do that? Because
And it doesn't have a canopy, right? So we could just throw it up with a shekel.
yes, that's what I was thinking.
Since it's missing the canopy, we could just throw it up with a shekel.
Yeah.
Or we could put it on a generic ball socket, and
All right.
So okay, well that's
All 4 of the.
we did 0 to high already.
Yeah, that's the first.
Do it again.
There's an inrush at 0.7.
Little bit of like wet bearing noise now, but the dry bearing noise is all gone. Oh, that's what I was mainly listening for.
Okay.
And yeah. Okay, well, thanks for watching.
Yep.